Hey guys, game over here. In a new area, new setup. This is kind of my living room, so, or it's not my living room, but whatever. Um, so I'm right now watching One Piece. I kind of watched it ages ago when I was very young, but I forgot everything. Literally, everyone's names, the plot of the story. I knew that was about the One Piece, but I forgot what the One Piece was, or even why they were trying to get the One Piece. So I decided, you know what? As a person who's watching anime right now and is trying desperately to become an official weeb, I'm gonna watch One Piece all over again, all the way to the end, or at least until I get bored of it. Um, and I've started to realize, if you have been watching my Twitter, you've realized that my I, I've been enjoying One Piece, and I've been making comments on Twitter about what I think of One Piece. This conversation's hard because I'm right now up to episode 35. I've been watching this for ages now. Um, and it's been tugging on my heartstrings like Future Diary did all those years ago. But it's not tugging on it in the good way, the way that made me cry because of the emotions between Yuno Gasai and Yuki. Um, it's tugging on my emotions in the bad way, the one that's kind of angsting up my anxiety, which I'm kind of up in the air about. Um, First of all, I just want to clarify. I'm up to, for those who do not know what episode 35 is, I'm up to the part where we're talking about Name's past with her mother, Bellamere, and her sister, which I can't remember her name. Um, this anime is amazing, and that is a fact. I'm literally sweating in my jumper, but I can't take it off, otherwise I'll start getting freezing cold. Um, the sweat is mostly from energy that I have building up within me, because whenever I watch a good anime and I see good fighting scenes or anything like that, or a good story at all, my blood starts to boil, and I start feeling energy that I didn't realize that I ever had. Also, the last 5 days have been very disappointing for me. Like, I've been very angry at myself, so I decided I'll watch One Piece to try and make myself feel better. So, you know. Um, but yeah, One Piece is absolutely amazing. But what I've realized is that every 2 to 3 episodes, there's a flashback, or at least in every single episode, to there's a 5 second flashback to the whole entire episode flashback, and that's like, why? Because I don't like the flashbacks. None of them are good. None of them are great. Luffy is the only one who has a good flashback. Everyone else is depressing. It's all about how they realized their dreams and then had them crushed immediately, and which turned them into the person that they are today. And I understand that. And what this anime is about these guys apart from Luffy, it's about these guys constantly failing at the one thing they want to do, and some point in the anime they're finally going to achieve what they want to do. But the problem is, with me as a person who watches TV shows, anime, and everything, the thing that makes me the most anxious and what makes me really sad after an anime is, probably, to put it in simple terms, people not achieving their dreams. That's probably the thing that makes me feel the worst about TV shows and anime. And that's the fact that, and I'm gonna rip a page out of Undertale's book. I'm a very determined person. What I believe is that strength doesn't come from how muscular you are. I mean, look at me. I'm literally skin and bones in the arms, and I've been trying to get muscle somehow, but I think all the muscle went to my legs because so far that's the only bloating part of me. But I believe that
if you have the strength to get back up after being knocked down 100 times, you are stronger than any man on the planet. And that's what I believe. Because I've been knocked down for most of my life. My best friend is the dirt. That's how long I've spent being knocked down. Um but these 5 days have really been challenging for me because it's knocking me down in quick succession. It's knocking me down, I get back up and immediately hitting me back to the ground. Uh, but the reason why I think I'm weak. I think I'm a horrible person and I think I'm weak as hell, but I think I'm not completely weak because there's one part of me that's strong, and that's that I'm determined to show people what I have to offer, at least. So when I'm doing something, I go full hard at it, and I don't stop. Even if I believe that I won't be able to do it halfway through it, I still keep going until I reach the end, until I see it through to the end. Because even if I fail in the end, I at least know that I was strong enough to do it. And I don't know. This has turned very depressing very fast, but yeah, so that's why I'm determined to do what I want to do. And that's why I don't think I'm entirely weak. And if you have the power, if you are like still going, even if you suffer from depression or anything like that, if you're still going and you're still here and you're watching this video, or if you have once had a thought of giving up, but you're still going, at whatever it is you're doing, whether it be you're trying to be good at rock climbing, or hell, if you're in you, or if you're doing YouTube and you're not as successful as you wish you were, after years of doing it, and you're still going even after all that, you are stronger than most people on this planet, because most people aren't determined enough to keep going, even like even when they just began something and they realize how hard it is. Some people aren't determined to keep going no matter what happens. And that's kind of just a thing that goes on. But the back to One Piece, because this got very depressing. The reason why it brings me down so much is because what I hate is seeing people trying to accomplish their dreams, trying so hard to beat the antagonist, to save people, to do what people think that they can't do. What brings me down so much is seeing people do that and still keep failing. And by the end of the anime, or by the end of the movie, or by the end of the TV show, they still haven't accomplished it. And they try to suck it up to some sort of, well, at least I tried ending. That's not an ending! And sorry for the camera shaking. It's on the couch right now, so it's going to shake a lot. That's not an ending. An ending isn't, well, at least I tried. Or at least that's not an ending to me. The story keeps going if they haven't accomplished what they're doing yet. And it keeps going until they accomplished what they had wanted to do. So that's why, like, the past few 5 days have been very, very, very sad on me. So I wanted to watch this to try and bring myself back up. And I'm planning on watching this as far as I can go until I get bored, and then I watch another anime. But what I will be doing is I will be doing another top 5 favorite anime characters on this. Also, Name, I don't know if she's going to be in there, because at the moment she's just above Sakura, and everyone on YouTube should know how much I hate Sakura. I despise Sakura so much, no matter how flippin' whatever she wants to become, no matter what happens, I despise her so flipping much. But Name is just above that, mostly because, unlike Sakura, she has fun with the main protagonist, no matter how stupid he is, and she wants to hang out with Luffy. She wants to sail the world as with Luffy and all that. It's just the reason why she's at Sakura's level, just above Sakura's level, is the fact that it's just her right now. The episode that I'm watching, the whole entire Fish people pirates. Just, what's the deal? Why didn't she ask Luffy? Why didn't she ask Luffy to help her out with this? Why didn't she continue traveling with Luffy to gain gold, then eventually tell Luffy what's going on? And then, like, after she gets all the berries, just hop over there, pay the thing, and then continue on with Luffy. It's probably going to explain that in a few seconds because it's paused in the middle of episode 35. But what's the deal? What? Ugh! It just doesn't make sense. That's why she's at Sakura's level. But I'm guessing, like, after this episode, and after all of this is settled, there's going to be something that's going to make me like Name again. I don't know. And I don't know why I'm making this video. I don't know. I was just casually sitting on the couch. I got incredibly depressed talking to myself about stupid things that I saw in the anime, like how, oh, if fish people and humans were a real thing, one of them would be treating each other like the other one. One of them would be racist, just like how Australians were back then. It's just like, I don't know. I was talking to myself for so long, and I just decided, you know what? I'm talking to myself. Why don't I just post this on YouTube of my thoughts of One Piece at the moment? Then, some point in the future, when I'm in, like, season 3 or 4, when I'm up to episode, like, 200 and something, I can say my thoughts again, and say how much I like One Piece, and what my thoughts are then. And who knows, maybe I might make multiple top 5 favorite characters to go for all the seasons of One Piece. Maybe I might do that. But yeah, this was kind of just a video of just me getting stuff off my chest. I don't know. Like, but I'm going to upload this straight away after I flip and do this. But so by the time that you're watching this, I would have literally just finished talking about all of this. Or if you guys, like, ages later just decide to watch this, I have zero clue what you're doing. But, like, yeah. Now you guys know how I feel. Now you guys know how I think of strength and all that. This video was just supposed to be me talking about One Piece, and it turned into what I think true strength is. But just for the last thing to do it on that topic, I'm serious. If you are able to do anything and still keep going, if you're able to get knocked down by something, literally a hole in your heart expanding throughout your body, you feel like you're being pushed down and held down by everything, and that the world is trying to stop you, and yet you're still able to put one step in front of the other and keep going. You are incredibly strong, and I look up to you in every single way. You are my role model if you're able to do that, because that's what I try to do. And even though it's incredibly difficult, I don't plan on changing anytime soon. I plan on keep going until something changes, until I see a light down the tunnel or something. There has to be something. I'm not just being determined and going for nothing. Me, personally, I'm very negative on myself. I hate myself. I despise myself. But I believe that even for me, there's some light, there's something there that I'm not seeing that is there, and I'm going to find it, even if I have to scour across YouTube. And yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't stopped YouTube, is because, well, I don't do it for subscribers, I don't do it for fame. I do it because there are just a few people. I think I'm at, like, what, 47? I'm at 47 subscribers at the moment. And that 47 people, all the way in Canada, Japan, and some people in America. Yeah, I had to look at the stats. Just those people who watch and subscribe to me and, like, find entertainment in whatever I'm doing. Those people who find me entertaining, I do it for them. I do it for the people who find me entertaining and who want content from me. I do it for those people because they want content, they find me entertaining. I will entertain them as long as I want. Because what I like is I like seeing people smile. I like seeing people laugh. I like people. I'm the type of person who walks into a room and tries to make people laugh, even if they're laughing at me. I love people's laughter, so I'll keep making them laugh. Or at least I'll try to do that. Why is this getting depressing? Stop being depressed! It's the 5 days. It's these last 5 days that's doing this to me. It's making me very depressed. This is not who I am! I'm not a depressed person! I'm a Sir Laughs a Lot. I failed at the Try Not to Laugh challenge. I suck at trying not to laugh because I'm positive, I'm optimistic. That's who I am. Or at least I try to be. But yeah. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. Please tell me your thoughts on One Piece, because I'm actually kind of curious, because when I watched Black Rock Shooter, and then I posted my top 5 favorite anime characters, I was expecting everybody to be like, what's Black Rock Shooter? Because it's not that famous. It only has 12 episodes. Yet, all of a sudden, I just had, like, 3 or 4 comments, which is big for me, saying, oh, I love Black Rock Shooter. Black Rock Shooter is amazing. And I even had Nighttune telling me that was amazing. Even though I was talking about how much I didn't like the ending, he still said it was amazing. So, I was surprised. So, I would actually like to hear your thoughts on One Piece, if you guys have made it all the way to the end. Please do not spoil it, or actually do. I don't care. I don't care about spoilers. I just want to hear the story, because I love stories. One of the reasons why I play D&D, and I'm a dungeon master, is because I love stories, and I love coming up with stories. My imagination is blown out of my mind. But anyway, this has been 15 minutes. It was meant to only take 10. Thank you all for listening to what I had to say. Please leave a comment. Like if you did like this. I don't see how. I'm gonna see if I can try to get to the end of Name's story before I stop. Mostly because I don't want to listen to any more backstories. And I think this is the last backstory before they actually start going on an adventure. Because we listened to Zoro's painful past that literally, like, made me yell at myself because of how sad it was. Zoro's story was literally the epitome, the literal definition of what makes me sad in a TV show. Then we listened to Usopp's backstory about how he was always a liar and flipping whatever, but that he gave niceness and gave excitement to this girl who seems like she was sick. We listened to Luffy's backstory, which was awesome. It was always amazing. And now we're listening to the last part of Name's backstory. So I'm hoping that it finishes this and it never goes back. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you on Thursday because I'm doing a video on. You guys can choose Black Rock Shooter or SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, because either one, I have to get it done. I have to get either one of those done, because up next is the Henry Stickmin collection. Because there's a new Henry Stickmin game that I want my hands on, and everybody else has played it except for me. I want to experience the fun and happiness. But again, for the 3rd time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, guys!